Hare Krishna. We are going to start with prayer 16 today from teachings of Queen Kunti, but we'll just have a short recap of what we read yesterday. Would someone like to read it?
Sandalwood trees can grow anywhere, but because they are grown in Malaysia, called Malayan, similarly Krishna, he can appear anywhere, but because he came in the family of Yadu, he is called Yaduvara. Does not mean that he is not God, because he came in the family of Yadus. Point 2. Horrifying symptoms of Kali Yuga, taking a bath, maintaining a family, etc. So best course, take up Krishna consciousness and get out of here as soon as possible.
Yes, Kali Yuga has just started and you were hearing the symptoms, a bit of the symptoms. So we'll read that. Prayer 16, returning to our natural consciousness. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.8.33. Apare vasudevasya devakyam yachito vai Bhyagat ajastvam asya shemaya vadhaya cha suradvisham. Others say that since both Vasudev and Devaki prayed for you, you have taken your birth as their son. Undoubtedly, you are unborn, yet you take your birth for their welfare and to kill those who are envious of the demigods. So we are going to read from the purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. It is also said that Vasudev and Devaki, in their previous birth as Sutapa and Prishni, underwent a severe type of penance to get the Lord as their son. And as a result of such austerities, the Lord appeared as their son. It is already declared in the Bhagavad Gita that the Lord appears for the welfare of all people in the world and to vanquish the asuras or the materialistic atheists. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajami aham. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice or descent of Bharat and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Bhagavad Gita 4.7. The words dharmasya glanihi means irregularities in religion. When there are irregularities, religion becomes polluted. So Krishna is saying, when there is no proper order in human society, human beings are supposed to follow the principles of religion. And when they're not following it, I come at that time to again reestablish, again tell people what is a religion. So Krishna is speaking the Bhagavad Gita. He's giving us the principles, what we have to follow. Religion is laws of God. When we forget the laws of God, when we misinterpret the laws of God, then he comes again to tell us, to set the scene again properly. In human society, there must be proper balance between spirit and matter. We are actually spirit soul, but somehow or other, we have been encaged within material bodies. And as long as we have these bodies, we have to accept the bodily necessities of eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, although the soul itself does not need these things. So here, right now, so we are the spirit soul. We are the spirit soul. We are not matter, but we have a body. We are put inside, encaged. It's like a cage. We can't just get out of it by our own sweet will. No, we are encaged in a material body. And now the body, because we are in the body, then we have to maintain the body. Maintain the body. Body has to eat, sleep, mate, and defend. But the soul has nothing to do with these things. The soul has nothing to do, but still we have to do it. To maintain this body, we need this body so that we can be able to realize our true self. But so the soul does not need anything to eat. Whatever we eat is for the upkeep of the body. It's when we are eating, it's the body that's eating. It's not that we, the soul, that's eating the food. The soul doesn't need this. But a civilization that simply looks after these bodily necessities and does not care for the necessities of the soul is a foolish, unbalanced civilization. Suppose one merely washes one's coat, but does not take care of one's body. Suppose we just every day just wash our coat, but we don't wash our bodies. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Or suppose one has a bird in a cage, but merely takes care of the cage, not the bird within. This is foolishness. The bird is crying, ka, ka, give me food, give me food. Even if one only takes care of the cage, how can the bird be happy? The bird is going to die. And then when the bird dies, we are shocked. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, but then you never cared for the bird. Of course, the soul never dies. But that's just the point to bring to the point that we are just taking care of the body without understanding. We have to feed the soul. We have to feed the soul. Sure, of course, we have to take care of the body. Can't neglect the body. We need the body. Prabhupada would say, we have to make best use of a bad bargain. Being inside a material body is a bad bargain. So now make the best use of it. What? Engage this body in devotional service. So why are we unhappy? In the Western countries, there's no scarcity of wealth, no scarcity of food, no scarcity of cars, and no scarcity of sex. Everything is available in full abundance. Then why is there still a section of people who are frustrated and confused, like the hippies? They are not satisfied. Why? Because there is no balance. We are taking care of the necessities of the body, but we have no information of the soul and its necessities. The soul is the real substance, and the body is only a covering. Therefore, neglect of the soul is a form of dharmasya glanihi, pollution of duty. As we just, now duty is coming. So Prabhupada is saying, in the Western countries, there's abundance of wealth, abundance of food, cars, sex, everything, yet frustration. Why? Because neglecting the soul. We are just taking care of the body, not understanding what is the soul, what is the needs of the soul. And that is dharmasya glanihi, pollution of duty. The word dharma means duty. Although the word dharma is often translated as religion, and religion is generally defined as a kind of faith, dharma is not in fact a kind of faith. Dharma means one's actual constitutional duty. So when we say dharma, we are always thinking, oh, Christian dharma, or Islam dharma, or Hindu dharma. But Islam or Hindu or Christianity, that is a faith. That is faith. That is not religion. Dharma actually means one's constitutional duty. The constitutional duty of the soul. When we are saying one's actual constitutional duty, it means the dharma of the soul, not of the body. It is one's duty to know the needs of the soul. But unfortunately, we have no information of the soul and are simply busy supplying the necessities for bodily comfort. Bodily comfort, however, is not enough. Suppose a man is very comfortably situated. Does it mean he will not die? Of course not. We speak of a struggle for existence and survival of the fittest, but bodily comforts alone cannot enable anyone to exist or survive permanently. Therefore, taking care of the body only is called dharmasya glanihi, or pollution of one's duty. Because we are not doing our duty, then that is dharmasya glanihi. We are taking care only of the body. We'll say, oh, I'm doing my duty so well. I'm taking care of my family. I'm doing my work, whatever needs to be done. I'm doing my duty well. But our duty, our dharma is to understand that we are the soul, to understand that what are the needs of the soul. So we need to have a balance between the body and the soul. One must know the necessities of the body and also the necessities of the soul. The real necessity in life is to supply the comforts of the soul. and the soul cannot be comforted by material adjustments. So we are just trying to make the body comfortable, but we are neglecting to keep the soul comfortable. Ourselves, we are the soul. How? What is my need? What is the need of the soul? Nothing material can bring comfort to the soul. Because the soul is a different identity, the soul must be given spiritual food. And that spiritual food is Krishna consciousness. When one is diseased, he must be given proper diet and the proper medicine. Both are required. So when we get sick, we go to the doctor. The doctor says, you take this medicine, but you don't do these things. Otherwise, you will not get well. So if he's simply given medicine, but not a proper diet, the treatment will not be very successful. Therefore, the Krishna conscious movement is meant to give both the proper medicine and the proper diet for the soul. So the Krishna consciousness movement is giving, because we are in a diseased position. What's the diseased position? We are in a material body. We're in a material body. And so what we are getting the medicine and the proper diet. The diet is Krishna Prasad, food that has first been offered to Krishna. And what's the medicine? Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's the medicine of the soul. So this is what we have to do. That is going to give real satisfaction. Body, yes, we will take care of the body. We are so much in body consciousness, we will take care of the body. But we need to take care of ourselves, the soul. And the soul needs spiritual food, Krishna consciousness. And that is our duty. That is our duty. That give Krishna consciousness. We need to become Krishna conscious. And very easily that can be done by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Hear about Krishna, chant the Hare Krishna mantra, and accept the remnants offered to Krishna. Eat Krishna Prasad. So we'll stop here for today. Are there any comments, questions?
No. This is Kunti Maharani praying, right? She's expressing her prayers.
Yeah,
right?
Kunti Maharani's prayers, that's right. This is the 16th prayer that she's speaking about. Teachings of Queen Kunti. Yeah. 16. So she is praying. So we heard that that Krishna, he's become the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, right? Yes. He's Supreme God. He's God, but he's become the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. And he says that he comes. Why does he come?
To kill to protect the devotees and to annihilate the miscreants, the demons.
The devotees and the miscreants. But the specific verse we read today was, he comes to re-establish the principles of religion. The principles of religion. So what is religion? Religion does not mean faith.
No, religion.
Dharma. It is the duty, right?
No, religion means faith, right?
Does not mean faith.
Religion is the faith.
Religion, we think religion is faith. We think Hindu Dharma, we think Islamic Dharma, or we are thinking Christian Dharma. But those are just faith.
Oh.
That can change. That can change. Today I will say I'm a Hindu, but I want to become a Christian. Sure, no one's going to stop me. I can do it. But Dharma actually means duty, Sanatan duty, which can never change. The eternal duty. That is what is Dharma. eternal duty, which never changes, never changes. So we have to find a balance between body and soul. Give soul spiritual food, right?
Yeah.
And what is that spiritual food?
Krishna Prasadam and hearing and chanting of Krishna mantra.
Yeah.
Eat Krishna Prasadam and chant Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Chant Hare Krishna. So we are thinking that religion means faith, but religion, dharma, it is dharma. It's my duty, eternal duty. That is the duty of the soul. The soul has a duty, and that never changes. That's what we have to find out.
Okay, so we think, right? But religion, we think that religion means faith. It is not.
Yeah. Yeah, we are thinking religion means faith, but religion does not mean faith. Religion means duty, dharma. Dharma, right? What is dharma? Dharma is not faith. Dharma is the duty, the eternal duty. Eternal duty. Sanatan dharma. Sanatan dharma, which never changes. Sanatan dharma. That is to understand the needs of the soul. What does the soul need? So first, we have to understand the soul, then we'll be able to understand the needs of the soul. And so then we heard that, did we hear here that offer, or that was in the Bhagavad Gita, that work for the Supreme Lord, and in that way you're working for everyone. And that's the eternal duty, as you mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita class. Krishna consciousness is the duty of every soul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the need of every soul. It's the duty of every soul. It's something which is inherent, can never be taken away from the soul. Can never be taken away.
Okay.
We'll stop here for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for
Hare Krishna.
Listening in and joining. And Shri Kunti Maharani ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.